Hey yo, it's a Master Universe podcast, 3D Beats, Coldface, Josh, cash only behind the boards, and we're here to network and chill, where we fire up the award-winning WWE Network and look back at a classic episode in This Week in Wrestling history. Before we get started, a couple of disclaimers, because apparently it's a thing to cancel people, so yeah, we're getting this out of the way.
You can't cancel a real nigga.
All jokes are about Al Wilson the character, not Al Wilson the human being.
I mean, some might be about the human being too.
No promises here.
No promises. Chris Benoit appears in this episode that we're reviewing. It's gonna get uncomfortable, and a couple things in this episode get a tiny bit racist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so,
true.
Is that Evolution?
John Cena.
Yep.
Oh,
I put Evolution
I see
together.
what you
Just
did.
cause. Just
I see what
cause.
you did. That's hard. That's hard.
Just cause.
That's hard.
Has no context to what we're doing tonight. It just
Yeah,
fuck
all
with
the
Evolution.
context.
Motu Podcast Network and Chill featuring
Evolution. Hall of Famer, future inductee this year, Batista.
Future Academy Award winner Batista.
No, he's
Yeah.
already Randy. Yeah.
Randy, future Hall of Famer, multi-time Hall of Famer Randy, Hall of Famer Triple H, two-time Hall of Famer Ric Flair.
None of them are in this episode that we're reviewing.
Nope, but they're joining us.
Yeah. Smackdown, January 16th, 2003.
They were on Raw. They would just want to see what was going on the other show.
Yeah.
From beautiful East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Damn.
So yeah, man, the show started on a very somber note. Dawn Marie eulogizing the passing of her husband, Al Wilson.
R.I.P. Bro. So he was dead.
Storyline wise, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Dead. They
Moment-
killed him. It wasn't on like some. Oh, he's back.
No,
He's not the Undertaker.
Or Vince.
Or Paul Bearer.
or Vince.
Or
Vince.
Kane.
Yeah.
Moment of silence for Al Wilson.
Yeah.
What a way to go, though.
I guess if you gotta go out.
That's how I want to go. Yeah. Getting fucked to death.
Hey, is there a better way?
So, Cash and Josh, you guys probably didn't know about this storyline at all.
I had no idea what we were watching.
Did the opening get you caught up on the storyline?
Kind of. I mean, I just didn't even know what was going on. So I was just like, who's this guy that just died? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But shout out to, who was the girl's name? The young lady?
Oh, Dawn Marie?
Dawn Marie. Showing her acting chops.
Dawn Marie
That was a good
is
performance.
underrated.
She was showing
yeah,
something else,
she
too.
never. Everybody wants to throw up these lists and random things about the hottest chicks that have ever been WWE. Dawn Marie doesn't get brought up enough.
And she had some age on her back then, right?
Yeah.
And she was still,
But, yeah, basically, Dawn Marie and Tori Wilson were beefing, and so Dawn Marie got with
oh my God, they were at odds.
Got with Al Wilson, Tori's father, which was Tori's real life father. I didn't know that until I just always assumed he was an actor.
Oh wow!
And then when it came out that that he passed a week before Tori Wilson got inducted in the Hall of Fame this year, she was talking about how much he was so excited to be in a WWE storyline.
Yeah.
And how much it meant to him.
He was excited about it.
I'll be excited.
That was the moment. Oh, yeah, if you got that storyline.
So wait, he didn't have anything to do with the company at all?
That was it. He got brought in for this storyline.
Oh, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
And then he died.
Well, he died
I'm saying in the storyline wise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then he died. But I mean, once you get inserted in a WWE storyline like that,
you're immortalized.
And then you die, you can die after that. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
because you're immortalized now.
Be like,
and people brought that up for years after that. He brought it up.
It's like, I could
they
die
loved
now.
It.
I was in a WWE storyline.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was dope.
So
the opening sequence, she was, distraught.
Or she sold it well.
She sold it well.
Yeah.
Then Smackdown intro with Marilyn Manson's Beautiful People.
Hard. I remember when they first came out with that. This was when Marilyn Manson was like...
He was the dude.
Extra controversial.
Yeah.
Rumors of we know what.
Missing ribs.
Missing ribs.
Rumors you're young. You don't know.
No, I know about the missing ribs, but I want to know what... Because he might have something else.
Well, why he took the
Of him
ribs
sucking
out.
his own dick?
Yeah,
he
okay,
took the
yeah,
ribs. Yeah.
okay.
Okay, you ain't that
He was
guy.
legendary. The man was.
Come
Yeah.
on, we just established I'm old as fuck.
Which kind of took away from his dope ass music, man. If
Did
you were-
it?
To me, I felt
Just
like
because
it
somebody
did.
tried to suck their own dick? What
No,
are you?
no,
No,
I'm saying,
What are you?
People tried to overshoot. What am I? No, people tried to make it about that and not his dope music. Like they tried to make it sound like that's the only reason why he was popping.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it's
they
like,
try to take away.
No, he had
it's like-
Marilyn Manson had slappers.
Marilyn
Yeah.
Manson had bangers,
hey,
bro,
thanks to
and
post-
dope videos.
What's that say?
Post-
what's that?
Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Travis
No,
Scott.
Uzi Vert.
Travis Scott.
Uzi Vert.
Travis Scott.
What'd
Why
he
Travis
do?
Scott?
Because he had him perform at the Astroworld Festival.
He did? Marilyn Manson?
Yeah, he
Marilyn
had him at
Manson before the
Festival.
Astroworld?
Dope.
Because you were too busy hating during the documentary, you didn't even realize.
Oh yeah, was he on there? Marilyn Manson was
Nah,
on
but this is the following year. This was this past year. He
Oh, that's
performed
dope. What happened with Uzi?
Astrofest.
there? No, Marilyn Manson is like a huge Uzi
Yeah,
fan.
he's a huge Uzi fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he fucked with Uzi like crazy.
Hey, let it be clear, this is off subject, but
Well,
That's what we do
Yeah,
here.
Uzi's been advertising Eternal a take for a couple years now. It's been on hold. You know, he got label
yeah.
drama. When this shit finally drops, this is gonna be the biggest fucking album you've ever heard. This shit's gonna go fucking sell 1 million in a week. This shit's gonna go diamond in a week. Watch. Mark my words. I said it right here. Uzi's next album's gonna go diamond in a week.
Okay.
Hurry up, Uzi.
And then we had the Smackdown Fist.
Yeah.
The fifth stage.
Greatest stage. Before we even get to that, the WWE intro in general. That's an underrated intro. Nobody ever talks about that intro.
Yeah. The generic WWE
That shit was
Yeah.
hard. Yeah. Nobody talks
where it
about
looks
that.
like it's flipping through channels and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. Boom. John Morrison right there. Classic.
The wall hang or the
yeah.
barricade hang. What are we watching right here?
This is Royal Rumble 2011. The only 40-man Royal Rumble, not 30.
I love how we just watch stuff that we aren't even talking about. Like go off on tangents.
But it's
stuff.
Royal Rumble month, so
Yeah.
Royal Rumble, 40-man Royal Rumble. This Royal Rumble was known for a few things. One of the top things it was known for was John Morrison's excellent performance. I think everybody would agree John Morrison was the MVP of the Rumble. So, yeah, this
Yes.
was...
If you have ADHD, this show's for you.
Yeah. Back on
So
topic.
yeah.
Wait, hey. What is Oh, shit. Oh, Husky.
Oh,
Husky
Husky.
Harris.
Okay.
Enter the Rumble.
Husky Harris.
Yeah, we picked the wrong thing to watch,
Yeah.
bro.
Show actually started off Los Guerreros versus John Cena and B-2 for the tag team championships.
We got off to a racist.
Oh, shout out to
start,
Beautiful
bro.
People, though. That always reminds me of Shut Your Mouth. I just have to say that.
Yeah.
Shut Your Mouth.
Just a whole lot of essays and talking about each other's grandmas.
I mean,
and,
that's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
but it
with
was
me.
like it was over.
It was a little over the top.
every sentence.
Oh, yeah, I want to say...
An essay was like a period.
Yeah, it was an exclamation.
Yeah.
Cena got bars. I want to say... Well, first I want to say the intro to SmackDown. Why does it feel way more electric than today? Didn't it feel electric coming out? I just want
Yeah.
to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Cena bars, though. He said, since when did the Neverlands...
The Meadowlands.
The Meadowlands had the
Go ahead and
Mexicans
say it. Go ahead and say
go
it.
back to Home Depot because you wanted
the
a hired
hired
hands.
Cena with the racist bars.
Woo!
Later on, go back to freeways and selling oranges on off ramps.
Hey, I'm not. Look, bro.
And that's how you know Cena's part of the culture. He said, living La Vida Loca, but my name ain't Ricky. He said, I used to love Lucy, and I hated Ricky Ricardo. Cena got the
Yo.
bars,
Look, bro.
man.
Hey, some of that stuff was hilarious. Okay,
All of
we
it.
too sensitive today because that stuff was funny.
That shit
Some
was
of that
funny,
stuff
yeah.
was hilarious, cause especially just the whole setup of it. This dude coming out freestyle. Look, credit to Cena though, because there are rappers that can't do that. There are rappers that cannot
Yeah.
do that. I heard every DJ that DJ the Freshman 10 Cypher say that everybody fucks up on those. And then they do multiple takes on the ciphers that they do.
Yeah.
Cena one take. That's all you got is one shot.
He did it
there.
live. He
did it
fucking
live in
He
front of
always did it live.
We'll do it live.
in front of a sold out crowd.
Yeah.
every night.
Every night.
And did his own material.
So you got to give Cena his credit for doing that.
I want to say, I think.
I've seen some of you rappers on stage. Don't.
Let's trash rappers for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You want to trash rappers?
Not enough time in the episode. Not enough time in the episode.
5 minutes ain't enough.
What was I say? I know I heard Chavo say it somewhere. I don't know if it was when I went to the live Bruce Pritchard podcast and he was there or somewhere. But I don't know if it was this one specifically because John Cena and Eddie Guerrero feuded for a while. But like there was a couple of bars that Eddie got hot at John Cena about.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, he's because he didn't run him by him or anything beforehand.
The bars there that night?
Yeah, I don't know if it was this night. There was
nights.
one where he was talking about Taco Bell the entire time.
Oh, you could cross the line, I guess.
Yeah. And
there's a fine line between funny and hey, stop that. You know what I'm saying?
oh, and shout out to Bucket Hats. I know Schoolboy Q tried to bring them back.
Not try. He brought him back.
He did.
People rocking.
Oh,
Okay,
my
you
God.
guys, different
I'm
generation.
not outside
All
anymore.
All right, yeah, let me
I'm not
speak
outside
for,
anymore.
let me
so.
speak for my generation. Everybody was wearing bucket hats for Schoolboy.
Because I was wearing bucket hats in 03.
Oh, damn. Wow.
Yeah.
You were brave.
Yeah.
You was brave.
Is that not the thing in 03?
I mean, yeah.
Or maybe 02,
Cena was
03.
wearing them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
around
were
this time.
out there. Yeah, they were out there. But it was a different vibe. You know, I don't know. The Schoolboy vibe bucket hat was just different from 03 bucket hats.
Yeah.
It was just different. And it wasn't no Kangol. You have a Kangol?
No, I didn't have Kangol.
Oh, damn.
Actually,
I wouldn't be mad at you if you had a Kangol right like today. Like, I wouldn't
What's a
be mad.
Kangol?
It's the brand of hat like the LL Cool J used to wear.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or like
those?
the
Oh, yeah. I know some.
old uncles that tried to pick up on young chicks. They're always wearing Kangles.
The one with the kangaroo on it. The one with
Yeah.
the kangaroo on it.
Yo, you see the sign in the crowd that said Eddie mows my lawn?
Oh, that was offensive. So you didn't even put it like, yeah, that was like, all right, we know who you
Yeah.
are. Like,
The Eddie and Chavo promo was good. I like their backstage promo. I like it. I like how Cena came out. The music. This was right before he debuted the Thugonomics music, like a month and a half, a couple months later. So you see how the trash generic hip hop theme, and I like when he came out. He started off, I'm sick of it. It's like, what are you sick of? Like nothing happened yet.
Yeah.
What are you sick
calm
of?
down.
Cut the music.
And
I'm sick of it.
That's the other thing too. Like how I forgot how early this was into John Cena's rapper gimmick. He just started off a couple months before that.
I'm not gonna lie because I
Early in his gimmick period.
Yeah.
It was less than a year.
I stopped watching wrestling right around that shit that was happening. So I was like, I don't think it's gonna work. But oh, did it ever work,
Worked better than anything.
bro?
Been
But
on top for the longest.
a lot of people get. I've seen some posts about Eddie. People feeling like they made him a stereotype or whatever. Like,
I don't
You see
think so.
posts like that?
Yeah,
I've seen
no,
posts
the
like
people,
that.
yeah.
I've seen posts like that. But dude, he was that dude, man.
Yeah.
You ask any Latin person out there, bro. They love Eddie Guerrero. Bro. It don't matter.
I don't
Like,
think because he was bigger than just it was like he had that.
I'll
in
say
his
this: I've
personality.
never seen a person of Latin descent hate on Eddie Guerrero or the character that they.
Yeah,
gave
and
him,
I was thinking like
you know,
were there stereotypical elements? Yeah, but I mean, pretty much every wrestling character has
Right.
stereotypical elements.
it's
yeah.
character at the end of the day.
It's
That's
part of
why
your culture.
That's why I find the John Cena freestyle bars like it's a character, bro. I'm not.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I just can't wait because John Cena's on the cusp of like hitting next level Hollywood.
You think they're gonna try and cancel?
Of course they are.
Yeah, over
Of
WWE
course-
stuff.
Of course they are.
It's a
No,
It's a
that's
character.
They cancel
bro.
people for random tweets from 8 years ago.
Let me tell you why John Cena's
You think
not.
they damn sure gonna cancel
Let me
him
tell you
for
why he's
freestyle.
not. First of all, he's white. John Cena is they want John Cena to be the guy. That's why I said John Cena has potential to be bigger than The Rock in Hollywood. Yes, John Cena. Yo.
Because, all right, I'm gonna say this: when it comes to John Cena and acting, he's best when he's the funny guy, and I haven't seen much else.
Wait, you haven't seen the serious shit?
I've
The Marine?
seen.
Oh, the Marine was
12
a good
rounds?
movie.
12 rounds was
I
fire.
haven't seen 12 rounds. I gotta see 12.
Look at 12 rounds. And 12 rounds 2 starring Randy Orton.
Right. Yeah, you know what? I'll reserve my judgment. Before,
John Cena.
So HBO has The Condemned with Steve Austin.
Hard
The Condemned.
No,
with,
that's
movie
a
was
dope
tough.
ass movie.
they have The Condemned
then-
with Dean Ambrose, I think, and then they got
Wait,
the Randy
what?
Orton one on there.
No, we don't talk about.
Wait,
the
Randy
game.
Orton got a condemned?
No,
No,
12
rounds.
Oh,
12
rounds.
rounds. They got
And
that
then,
one on
and then,
HBO
and then
right
Dean went and buried the 12 rounds franchise.
Ugh.
Oh wait, Dean's in the
12 rounds.
in the 12 rounds.
12 rounds 3, final chapter. Los Guerreros are underrated as a tag team, man.
Yeah, I'm mad we
they
didn't bring
were
him up. That's what I was thinking about. We
That
didn't
match
bring him
was
up.
dope.
Yeah,
That
they
match-
were smooth together.
Yeah.
Chris Masters.
Chavo, man.
Chavo, yeah, that's the thing, man. Chavo was dope. He just that it factor, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the difference.
He was a little too plain, man. He was a little
Like,
too plain in spots. Like,
yeah.
there was something missing there. There was something missing with Chavo.
Like
But I
he's
fucks with Chavo.
yeah, no, he's
Yeah,
still like
he's still dope. Chavo's
um
still dope.
Yo,
Yo, y'all gotta tell me about what's that guy's name?
B2?
B2. Y'all,
don't know
I
B2?
had no idea who the fuck that was. I'm gonna be
you
honest.
don't know B2?
Nah.
good old Bull Buchanan.
Oh, that was him.
Yeah.
From Right to Center? Right to Censor?
Oh, he was from Right to Censor.
Crazy.
But get it? Hold on. Bring it back. Hold on, bring it back.
All right.
B2.
Stop the noise. Stop the noise.
B squared. I mean, B squared.
Uh huh.
It was B squared or B
I
squared.
always called him B2.
It was B squared. It was
though,
B
yeah.
squared. B squared. B2. Bull Buchanan. B.
Two
Double
Bs.
B.
Wow, double
B
B.
squared.
Double entendre. Don't even ask me how.
His name is a bar.
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, B2. Yeah, Cena. This is right before. This is right when Cena was saving his career.
Saving whose career?
His own
His
career.
own career.
He was about to be fired.
What you
Yeah,
mean?
because they weren't doing anything. Cena was just a generic dude. And, yeah, he randomly started rapping backstage one day.
Damn. I wonder-
And they're like, oh, do that on TV.
The Thugonomics Cena needs to have its own documentary. Just the Thugonomics
Yeah.
portion.
Yeah.
We need to break that whole thing down because that would not fly today.
Oh, yeah, none of it would.
None of that shit would fly today.
I mean, people were mad at Cena.
People too sensitive out here though.
People were mad at him in 2011, this year,
For what?
when the month after this, The Rock came back and The Rock cut the promo on Cena,
Yeah.
and then Cena went back to that was the first time he ever went back to Thugonomics Cena,
Yeah.
and he brought out a pinwheel and he was like, you can blow me, but it was a gay joke, and Glad was on his ass about it.
Yeah.
Well, on his ass, that's probably not.
Not the best choice of words, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because he did that, and they were on him for that.
Who was the guy that came out and beat
They're not gonna cancel. him. That was Red Dog.
That was Red Dog, Rodney Mack.
Rodney
Mack
Mack.
Militant.
Was he popping?
It's the Mac Militant.
I
Define popping.
mean,
He looked like he was about to be.
did he get a strap?
No.
No.
But he was on Here Comes the Pain, and if you're on that game, you have a
Okay,
special
so
place.
you were on a video game.
You have a
Yeah.
special place.
I think Eddie got a real concussion during that match.
Yeah.
Because the end of that match
Wait,
was
what
sloppy. It was something happened on the outside, but towards the end of the match, like, he was laying in the ring when Chavo went to tag him. You could tell a couple of those spots that Chavo hit at the end were supposed to be Eddie's spot. Like, it just felt rushed at the end. And even afterwards, Eddie looked out of it. Yeah.
Well,
It's,
I'll tell you the move they did that was dope. The double cross, like they did when Chavo did the crossbody, but they caught him, and then Eddie came
came
with the
through,
crossbody.
yeah.
That was a dope crossbody. I like that.
yeah, man, I totally forgot about the Red Dog era. I remember.
Yeah,
I
it was a
remember
whole
B squared.
era?
Not
I
really.
mean, not really. Yeah, it was like,
I felt like the B squared era was longer.
yeah, that was only
And-
like a month, like 2 months long, maybe, because they started doing that maybe December.
They did a thing though when when Rock and Cena were feuding, they tried to recreate John This Is My Life for John Cena, and it everything went horribly wrong for John Cena, and they brought out
I forgot.
B squared for that.
Oh,
And he
really?
just talked shit on Cena,
Oh, that's
like
funny.
how he held him down and stuff.
I forgot about
yeah.
that.
That's hilarious.
All right, you ready to get
Shout out
uncomfortable?
to that.
Let's get uncomfy, man.
Then we hit a Chris Benoit promo. And yeah,
What, man?
Him sitting there talking about how he does it for his family.
Oh, bro, that one was like
how
creepy,
these,
dog.
and how these injuries have played a toll on him. Yeah,
Ooh, that's foreshadowing.
Bro,
Yeah.
how? Okay, what year did that happen?
Which one?
The Benoit
07.
07. So this is 4 years
Yeah,
before.
and I was just the whole time, I was cringing.
Yeah.
And
Scary, bro.
I couldn't believe they didn't edit that out the network. I understand they.
like, there's some stuff you can't
Yeah.
edit out,
But
you could edit out
Yeah.
that segment.
I would
Like,
love
and-
if I never had came across that in my life.
I mean, I could totally see how that one would slip through the cracks, though. Ain't nobody going back and watching this but us.
No, it's not Al Wilson's funeral episode.
Yeah, that's
is
a
an
classic
iconic-
episode.
It is.
That's
Yeah.
something that gets talked about all the time.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just in general, take away all the weird shit. Chris Benoit was a really bad promo. He was horrible.
I was
Like,
gonna ask.
he was Bret Hart with less charisma.
I was
Like
gonna
he
ask
went to
that.
the
All
Bret
right.
Hart school of.
It's Canadian.
Hold
thing.
on. Let me say this, though. Let me say this. We're not going to say Bret Hart's a bad promo.
Bret,
'Cause no,
early
not-
Bret Hart.
Yeah, because 96 to 97 alone, 96, 97 Bret Hart alone, that last year of his career, basically the last year of his WWE career, before he went to WCW.
Yeah.
That year alone
Yeah,
rebounds any trash promos Bret Hart ever done.
I'm thinking
Bret
like,
Hart was
I'm
at
thinking
his
like
best.
early '90s
Yeah,
Bret Hart.
92 Bret Hart promo
Yeah.
was trash. Yeah, R-Truth.
But at least like there was a tiny bit of level of cool to Bret Hart.
Didn't R-Truth say he's getting in? He's entering himself. You didn't see it. He said this year would be the first year he's entering himself in a Rumble. I'm like, R-Truth, you've been in Rumbles before, bro. But yeah, no, Bret Hart. That last year of his WWE career rebounded. His promos during that year was the greatest promos. Like I put his 97 promos against anybody's promos, and I'll match it.
Let me ask this about Chris. Mine, if he had done what he did or whatever and was still around, do you think he would be just an icon in the game? Like,
He was already an icon that came by the time that happened.
really?
He was already a legend. He was already
Yeah.
considered a legend.
Okay.
He was.
He already had a Hall of Fame career by the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was a lot of
Yeah.
the
WCW
newer school
stuff, all that
wrestlers,
stuff,
like
yeah.
like
He was one of the more influential.
Daniel Bryan is
modeled
influenced by
after.
Chris Benoit. Like there were a lot of the smaller guys that started coming up. Chris Benoit was one of the
I'm
guys.
asking, would Drake be wearing a Chris Benoit shirt or something like that? You know, on stage.
Yeah,
Yeah. Has Drake worn a Bret Hart shirt?
I haven't seen him rock Bret Hart. That's what's weird. He don't rock
Canadian
Canadian
wrestler.
Like,
Yeah.
He need a Trish Stratus
but
shirt.
Bret Hart co-signed Drake already. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. During the Meek beef,
He
he
need an
co-signed
Edge
Drake.
shirt. Drake should really be out
That's
here
what I'm
repping
saying.
his
That's
wrestlers.
what I'm saying.
'Cause he
don't
doesn't
co-
really-
He wore a Razor Ramon shirt.
yeah, because he don't.
And he
that's
wore a
just
Stone
cool
Cold
ass
shirt.
Yeah.
He wore Razor Ramon and Stone
Yeah.
Cold.
Which I understand the Razor Ramon. Ain't
That's a
Stone
fresh ass
Cold.
shirt.
I don't understand Stone Cold.
All right, but
but he don't rock his Canadians though.
Drake definitely needs to rock more Canadian wrestlers.
Yeah.
There's Trish Stratus, Chris
There's-
Jericho.
Both of the
Captain
Chris's.
Great
Take both of the Chris's out. Take both of the
you
Chris's
can,
out.
You can if you want to. I mean, yeah, Chris Jericho. You
Nah,
got
take him out. Christian,
Christian,
Trish
Stratus, Edge,
Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal, Canadian.
Yeah,
What?
we talk about this all the time.
Damn. No wonder they're
Yeah.
trying to sell him to the wrong country. Then they're trying to market him in Saudi Arabia.
But we already done marketed enough Canadians. How many
Man,
Canadians do
there's
we
room
need?
for more, bro. Canadia's popping.
Nah, they got all these
Yeah.
overseas shows popping. They need to.
Let's see. Stephanie McMahon came out, just told us what's happening later
Big
on in
pop
the show.
too. She had a huge
Yeah.
pop.
Yeah. Hey, what? Yeah, that was wild.
Shout out that headband girl. Shit was fly.
Nathan Jones vignettes. We had 2 in the show. Dude did 10 years for armed robbery in Australia, and they present him as a babyface right off the bat.
So you
Very
really did
progressive.
10 years?
Yeah.
That's WWE right there, baby.
Yeah, like,
That's the E, baby. That's Ruthless Aggression, right? This was the era we were
Yeah.
in, right? Okay.
I remember the Batista clone.
Because Chris Benoit called it Toothless Aggression.
Yeah, that shit was horrible. That was a horrible line. I wrote that in my notes right here, but I was like, I forgot to bring it up. I was like, that's not I'm not gonna go back to.
Rabbit.
That was a horrible line.
That's who he was, right? The Rabbit Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
We'll talk
Nathan
more
Jones,
about him in a little bit, though. We can't,
Yeah, Nathan Jones.
he was trash. He never got anything popping, but I do miss.
Yeah, I didn't know who that guy was.
I wrote down that I miss the vignettes, the returns, and we talked about it last week on the show because they have him later on in the show. You'll see Iron Taker.
What you mean you miss him?
They don't do that anymore for people.
Yeah.
They just randomly.
All right.
Bray Wyatt, he made sure he had great vignettes.
What about?
But like even when somebody comes
back.
over from NXT or comes back,
All right, define a vignette then.
is just a little promo package like
Liv
pre-recorded. Liv Morgan had vignettes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
he
that's
lived,
what-
something like that.
But they don't do a whole lot of that anymore. And it's
So
a
you
way
need more?
to
You think we need more?
yeah, because it does get you hyped up. Like you see them every week, and they usually
Not everything
build
has
up.
to be a surprise, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like we don't all need a surprise.
And then-
Or it can still be a surprise.
Yeah.
But you can hype it up with the vignettes.
Like because
And it doesn't tell you when all the time. You can still
Yeah.
make it a
You
surprise.
just know it's coming.
Yeah.
it just gets your appetite wet.
Yeah.
Rikishi versus Bill DeMott.
This was too cool, Rikishi.
This was like post.
This was Rikishi when he didn't have a main focus and direction.
Bill DeMott was getting a push.
So hold on. Rikishi wasn't
All right,
in Too
so
Cool at the time?
Rikishi. No, this was years after.
Oh, years after.
So Too Cool ended in like 01.
Damn, but
Well,
he was still
Rikishi
coming
got
to
out.
the
He
same-
got out of Too Cool in 2000 because remember he turned heel when he did it for The Rock,
Oh, that's right.
right?
I did it for the Rock.
And he came back and he was healed through 01, but then he got injured. He came back in 01 as a babyface, and The Rock brought him out for Vince to kiss his ass.
That's right.
So that's what turned him babyface again.
But he was still coming out with the same intro music.
But
man.
that's when he was face. That was his babyface music. That was his music.
Oh, okay, so
Too
he
Cool
was
or
coming
Not.
out. So he went.
That was
back?
That wasn't Too Cool's entrance music. That was Rikishi's entrance music. But Too Cool used it for the dance as well. Because remember, Too Cool had their own entrance. When it's just Scotty and Grandmaster, they had their own entrance, and then Rikishi had his own entrance. But when they came together, they had
made a
that
new
entrance.
They
used that entrance music.
And then Rikishi went to Bad Man.
He went, I'm a bad man.
That song's hard still.
That shit was hard.
But
I'm
and
a bad man.
then he went back to it.
Then he went back to it when he turned babyface again. And then he just kept that throughout the rest of his career.
Damn, I really like that trio, man. Too Cool with Rikishi. Nah?
Oh, I was saying
Nah, because I was telling Cash, I'd be like, as far as like trios go, that's one of my favorites, man.
Yeah.
I would love to see a match with them in New Day. Just saying, that would have been sick.
Oh, what if? Okay, good. As I said, yeah, it was strange to me. Like, I never understood Bill DeMott. Like, he was just a dude, and like he was a trainer at the very beginning of NXT. He was a trainer, and then he was like bullying people in NXT and got fired.
Sexual
harassment too. They were talking about he was a tough enough trainer, and he was bullying people on there, but like that was supposed to be his gimmick. And yeah, like watch old episodes of WCW. There's Bill DeMott running around like he just seemed like a dude to me. Like
yeah, didn't stand out to you.
Yeah, and so the fact that he was like, he got mic. I like when he got mic time at first. I was like, why are you talking?
You ever win any straps?
No.
No.
And then I was like, why are you putting it on Rikishi? Rikishi's an underrated seller, man.
Yeah. The way he used to flip his whole body.
I want to ask you guys about that though. In ring, Rikishi, solid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the antics kind of everybody remembers the antics, but yeah, man, especially for a big dude.
Yeah.
Like
you can go.
Yeah. He sold that big ass off.
Yeah. I love
shout out. I was telling Cash because me and Cash had the Rikishi action figure. Had the cellulite and everything, bro.
It did,
bro. It did.
Yep.
That action figure was dope.
Yeah. Big
Came
ass.
with the sunglasses.
Yeah.
The yellow ones.
The sheets come off. I love the bar. My bar was when Bill DeMott said, "If I were you, I would back that ass up."
Oh yeah.
I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
He thought he had
You
one.
can't tell no man.
He
You can't tell no man if I were you, I would back that ass up. That's not a sentence you say
He
to
thought
another
that
man.
one was gonna go.
Yeah.
I mean, that Juvenile song didn't come out that many years before, did it?
But yeah, you can't.
99-2000.
But that was for the women.
Let's see. Cruiserweight backstage segment, setting up a match for later on. We got Matt Hardy, version 1, Mattitude. The
Go
best
Matt.
version of Matt Hardy.
Shout out to all the
Yep.
MFers.
Yep.
Innovation.
Yeah, just something completely different. And then, trying to clown on Funaki. How can you be the number 1 announcer? You don't even speak English.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
This episode was...
Do you guys think he has a point?
No, Funaki was SmackDown's number 1 announcer.
Was he, though?
Yes.
No, he was.
At the time?
Yes.
For until now.
Taz, though.
No, he's commentating.
Backstage, yeah.
Oh, okay, got you.
Funaki still announced. He still got evidently.
Yeah.
He's still on
still
commentary.
And Funaki a team player because he got SmackDown on his trunks.
And he's had SmackDown shirts for 17 years.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I respect that. I really do.
Even when it wasn't brand exclusivity, he had it on there.
Dolph Ziggler's starting to bring that back. He's
What?
been wearing the SmackDown hat all the time.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
has. He has.
Team player. Shout out to the team player.
Trash bag, douchebag. Dolph Ziggler's working for me right now.
Dolph Ziggler, he bleed blue.
We had Nunzio with Jamie Noble and Nydia. I totally forgot they were.
I don't remember them being
You
cousins.
forgot your
Yeah.
Italian brother?
Yeah.
I don't remember
Nunzio?
Jamie Noble and Nunzio being
Yeah,
cousins.
I
When
don't-
did they?
I
When
don't
were they
remember
cousins?
that at all
Who
either.
is that girl that came out?
Nydia.
Nydia.
Okay, I wrote down Nydia because
I don't know who that is.
I grew up. Nydia,
Nydia, no size.
man, Nydia, yeah,
I'm
Man.
not knocking your taste.
yeah, man. Nydia was the curly hair,
Yeah?
the skin tone, that bronze skin tone.
I gotta see more because honestly I didn't really get to pay much
Yeah.
attention. I didn't know who she was. I was like, who?
Nydia, she was, and that's Jamie Noble's real wife.
Did she ever get in the
Yes?
ring? And
I think so, right? That was
Yeah,
her real
yeah.
wife.
She
she had some good matches or anything
I mean,
of
had.
She
Her
ever-
and Jamie Noble had an all-time great storyline. Yeah, but it was Nunzio versus Tajiri. Tajiri's super underrated, man.
yeah.
Like,
Tajiri, I always say that. People y'all
still
want to hype.
jacking from Tajiri.
Y'all want to hype
Tajiri
up.
in this
Yeah,
era today.
Tajiri would be a fucking. He could probably be a world championship matches. Even if he didn't win it, he would be in world championship matches if he was here today.
Like I wanted watching that. I just wanted to see Tajiri versus Shinsuke. Like,
Yeah, I would love to see that match.
They rock similar pants.
I would love to see Tajiri beat the fuck out of Asuka
Damn.
no, Asuka take it to her.
and
Yeah.
have
They gonna spit in each other's face?
Asuka ain't even gonna be able to spit. Like Tajiri's gonna neutralize that shit and it's over. Tajiri is so great, man. That's why it makes me sick that we see these whack ass superstars today copy Tajiri. Like, what are you doing, Asuka?
I mean, Tajiri
Asuka,
wasn't
you
the
can't-
first one to do the miss.
Asuka, you can't
Ooh.
you can't spit, you can't
Great
miss.
Muda.
You
Who?
can't exactly. You can't.
No, Muda's a legend.
I can't say exactly. I can't do exactly the Great Muda, but still, come on, Asuka can't be doing the spit.
Asuka's rocking the spit.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
just
know,
trash.
bro.
Nobody wants to see it.
It's like she's wearing it
Nobody
on her
pops for it.
face.
Yeah, it's dope.
Nah,
as fuck.
we don't need to know it's coming.
Why don't
Like,
she get DQ? That's disqualification.
Because she
right
hides it.
That's
there. But
they
you
were-
can't
like
hide fucking green
They were
mist.
saying that about Tajiri too, though. When they-
But Tajiri used to switch it up. Sometimes it's green, sometimes it's red.
oh yeah,
Right? So it's like, oh, we don't know
Give
what
her
colors
time,
coming.
man. She just started doing
Nah.
the mist.
She's a bum.
Nope.
So yeah, here's something I noticed. So to win the match, to distract and help Nunzio win the match, Nydia kissed Tajiri. So this poses a question: would you guys let your woman kiss your opponent just to get the upper hand?
In a regular match on SmackDown, no. WrestleMania
he
title
says
match.
he want the title. We need the title.
WrestleMania title match. Hey, girl, do your thing. I'm getting in trouble
Especially
for that
if
one.
you're a heel. I guess if you're a heel.
Oh man,
But if you a face, that's not a face move, right?
Yeah,
no,
no.
can be. It depends on what character it is.
Miss Elizabeth got up on the ring and showed off. Like she had a skirt and then she had a shorter skirt. Like this was late '80s. This was
and that
risque.
was everybody was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it was just
the
like
attitude era.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I remember Stacy Keibler did it to the Dudley Boys, but Stacy was heel at the time, I think. But Lita, I think she did it to Dudley Boys, I think too, for the Hardys. So.
Yeah.
Was there a women's match that night?
Was usually distracted.
On there?
No, they didn't care about women.
Not at that time.
No.
SmackDown didn't even have a women's championship.
Yeah, like you play the SmackDown versus Raw games.
Yeah.
Like SmackDown had the Cruiserweight title, Raw had
So SmackDown had little people and Raw had women.
just because Hornswoggle's on the screen
Oh shit,
now.
damn. I didn't even realize Hornswoggle was on the screen.
Tajiri's kicks were brutal, man.
Yeah, Tajiri, man.
I loved watching them.
His kicks look like they hurt all the time. All the time.
And dude, Nunzio's finisher was kind of trash. The Arrivederci.
Didn't really.
Yeah, it would have been a cool signature move. But
I think I was eating cereal during this match though.
You still eat cereal?
Hell yeah, I eat cereal.
Why?
Let's see. Then we go backstage.
Kofi.
Cena spits a rap saying the word dog as many times as he can because it's Red Dog.
Hold on, you're skipping something.
Oh,
what are we skipping?
The Raw 10th year anniversary.
Oh yeah.
The moment where Triple H he said, "How about for old times?" Stephanie's bagging Triple H, and shit. And Triple H's like, "How about for one old time's sake, one last kiss for old time's sake?" And Triple H pulls his pants down.
She smacks him in the ass.
Yo, Triple H is the GOAT, man.
That's a power couple.
Yeah.
Right
I love
there.
Triple H, man.
That's a
He's
power
the GOAT.
couple right there.
I just had to highlight that. Of course, it was nasty. Stone Cold won Superstar of the Decade. That was trash. But yeah.
Yeah, Cena getting extra aggressive with Red Dog backstage.
Yeah, I mean, I would have started a match with Cena right there. Don't push me, bro. He kept pushing.
Some people are into that.
That was love, man. Here's some bars. I got some bars for that. Okay. Cena said, Cena had bars.
We need a John Cena rap genius right now. Rap genius. Get on John Cena real quick.
Cena said, "Some of us got to die so others can save their lives." Cena said, and those were basic principles. Cena said, he said, "Tonight we took the weak link out of the chain." Oh, you get it? Weak link out of the chain. All right, Cena said.
Cena wore the chain.
Yeah, I get it.
Cena said, "My dogs got paws and their claws are bigger than yours." Come on, man. Cena said, "Every dog has his day, and mine was today." Red Dog says today. Oh man, he called himself JC. He said, "Step up to us, you get 8 like Scooby snacks."
Damn.
Fuck, man. Cena, man. How come he's never won a BET Hip Hop Award?
It's a travesty.
He's never won a Vibe Award at least.
Oh,
like,
man, I love the
right
Vibe Awards, man.
You would love the Vibe Award.
Of course I love the Vibe Awards. That's my era.
Yo, and I love how on Joe Budden's on the live shows, they got the Vibe Awards sitting on the table at the live shows.
Classy.
He said that's the only award he's ever won.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a
Vibe
shame.
Award. And he didn't even show up to it.
Damn.
Because Kevin Lyles said, "Oh, you're not gonna win. Don't worry about showing up."
And he won.
And he won.
Damn, couldn't even give an acceptance speech.
We had the Undertaker returns vignettes.
Great vignette. Look badass.
Yeah.
So
well,
he
it
was
badass. Returns.
All right, what's the difference between Dead Man and Badass? Was there a difference?
What are you talking about right now?
Right? Because was there two different?
What are you talking about? Dead Man?
Yeah.
Dead Man
Dead
is
Man
the
Inc.
Dead Man. What are you
But
talking about?
the Dead Man Inc. and the American Badass was
Right.
a subtle.
There was a shift, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they still paid homage to the Dead Man character.
Right. No, but I'm saying
It was
But-
Dead
but
Man
he
Inc.
wasn't-
though. It wasn't Dead Man Walking.
Well,
It was
whatever.
like
Dead Man Inc.
Dead
whatever
Man
the
Inc.
fuck. What was the difference?
That's like the corporation. Like that's what the Dead Man Inc. is what the whole corporation of the character was under. You know, that's the corporation of the character. You know, but then they had the parent company. That was the parent company. Dead Man Inc. was the parent company, and then the company underneath
Corporate Taker?
was American Badass,
subsidiary,
and then Big Evil,
Big
and
Evil.
then that version of Taker was what? Because Big Evil was the heel Undertaker in 02, and then 03 Undertaker, when he was coming back, he turned into damn, I slipped my mind, but he evolved his American Badass character.
Yeah, it's just basically a
throughout the 3
continuation.
years. Yeah, each year he transformed. So yeah, Sweet Shin music. Yeah, so shout out to that vignette. It was dope.
Then we see Dawn Marie at the funeral parlor viewing
let's talk
Al.
about this. Let's talk about this.
Well, we ain't there yet.
no,
This is just her viewing Al by herself.
Oh.
And then
let
breaking the fourth wall and remembering the cameras are there and she has to be sad.
showing the acting chops, though,
Yeah.
man. She was really crying, bro. Seemed like she was really
Oh,
sad.
they did a great job. They did
Yeah.
a great fucking job.
And then Stephanie McMahon and Brock Lesnar were in the GM office. Bring back GMs, bring back GM offices.
Dude, I thought that was
Bring
so
back
funny.
GMs.
That was like one of the first things I told Cash.
No,
I was
don't
like,
bring
they
back
really
GMs.
had an office set up. Like, they weren't traveling
Yeah.
on tour.
Yeah, they
different
had the
arenas.
same office set up.
Like,
And it wasn't
everywhere.
even a wall. It wasn't even a wall. It was a fucking curtain.
Yeah, it's like okay, they really have an office everywhere they go. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn WWE.
Yeah.
Damn.
Then that leads us to the Big Show and A-Train with Paul Heyman versus Brock Lesnar and Rey Mysterio.
Who just appeared on the screen in 2011. The
Um,
constant.
A-Train's steam when he came out was
Damn.
kind of dope.
I thought A-Train was
I
going to be
said
the
the
guy.
same shit. I thought that shit was hard as fuck.
Yeah.
I thought A-Train was going to win a world champion sooner or later.
Yeah. That was gonna
They
be that
tried, man.
Yeah,
they
they
tried
tried,
multiple times with him, multiple different
They did.
characters.
dude. He's still doing his thing though, right?
No,
trains people.
he's like basically runs the performance center for
Yeah.
NXT now. Yeah, some guys, man, like again, there might be a little it factor missing, but he knows wrestling.
Yeah,
You know what I mean,
yeah.
he's a big part of why NXT is what it is today. So
Shout out to Albert, man.
yeah, because he had multiple times where they tried to make him the
Yeah.
dude.
Like the Tensai shit that came.
They thought Tensai was gonna
Man,
be it.
I thought Tensai was good. But everybody for
That
all the
was
New
the
Japan.
whole Japanese thing.
Yeah, because he went to New Japan, right?
Yeah, because
And everybody, all the Darius was hyping it up like, oh my god, he reinvented himself. He's Japan now.
And they were hype on that.
Yeah, they're hype on Japan shit, you know. And
But was it dope?
it was dope.
Yeah.
He came to the E, and I was excited about it. Damn, Ray's he comes in dominating. We're gonna speak about that. Yeah, he was dope. He came in. He defeated John Cena on his debut night in a clean. Defeated John Cena clean on debut night. This stood like right after Cena lost to The Rock, so Cena was going through like a spiral, like a
I want
depression.
to watch some of that.
going through some things.
Hey, Cena was going through some things, but that was the whole storyline because he lost to The Rock, and he was like, "Damn."
then he got divorced.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm gonna die." Then his divorce happened. Real life divorce happened and shit.
And he worked it into his character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Tensai beat him. He was losing all his matches.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Cena was going through depression and shit. It was dope. Cena got great character work. You know?
Yeah, babyface Brock is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like this was like maybe his one and only run, and it didn't last that long.
Nah, he had a babyface run this decade.
Even then, though, it was different. Like
Yeah,
it
but
was-
Brock's babyface run is always gonna be different. He's
Yeah.
never gonna be like a babyface. But
yeah,
he was babyface.
this was the only time where he was like
Yeah.
I'm a good guy. There's like he's had runs to where like the crowd cheers him,
Yeah.
but he just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, but that's his character. That's what he's supposed
Yeah.
to be. Because when he was beefing with Bray Wyatt, he was a babyface in that.
He was a lot smaller back then, though.
What do you mean?
Oh, in 03?
Size-wise,
You
yeah.
think so?
Was he not?
Was he?
He looks
Yeah.
way more bulked up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He was a
Really?
different. I think he was more toned.
He was
in
leaner.
03,
Yeah, he was more toned.
He was
back
leaner
then.
back then. He got more mass now.
Yeah, he's just bigger now.
Yeah.
Yo, Brock.
He was
shout
still
out-
big, though.
Yeah. It's not like he was small. Yeah.
I don't know. Shout out to Brock, man.
Yeah,
I
shout out
fuck
to
with
Brock, definitely.
And then who was that jumping out the sky?
Booyaka, booyaka.
I missed the jumping out the sky intro.
Yeah.
I missed that when he used to jump out. Of
Can he
course,
do that anymore?
No,
Nah?
because he stopped doing it because his knees he
Smart.
had bad knee injuries. So I'm sure the jumping out the sky shit wasn't too good on his knees.
Who's that walking in the
ring? And then you bring this up a lot when we're just talking, but you gotta talk about Rey Mysterio, how he just squashes motherfuckers.
He does, man. It's funny, and I always hate it. Rey Mysterio, of course, anybody that knows.
Cash was mad.
In my I'm very open about Rey Mysterio being my hero. You know, Rey Mysterio is
he's a lot of people's heroes.
Yeah,
man.
he's our hero, man. Like he's the guy. If I ever met him, I might break down and cry in front of him and give him like a hug.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Like Rey, man.
Yeah.
So, but I always hate it when they portray him as, oh, he's the biggest underdog and shit. Like, yo, I don't give a fuck how small you are. If you on a consistent basis come out and squash motherfuckers, especially people that's twice your size, on a consistent basis, don't call him an underdog.
He's the betting favorite.
Yeah, he's the betting favorite. When you
Rey
see
Mysterio probably has one of the best winning percentages in WWE history.
Yeah.
There's probably some statistic out there for that.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
But I don't know where Rey ranks. Like, I know Ultimate Warrior is super high.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rey has to be.
We gotta look up
especially
Rey's.
for like this era to where they were wrestling on TV.
Yeah, every
in
week.
real matches every week and not just jobber shit. Yeah.
There's times where I remember I used to watch with my uncle and he's like, damn, like Rey just, does he ever lose? I remember when he was on Raw and he was just dominating the Giants. He was fucking up Mike Knox every week, beating Kane every week, beating JBL every week. He retired JBL like 3 times. He beat JBL in his final match. He lost Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania for the IC title in 21 seconds.
And he's like, fuck this, I quit.
Yeah, and he quit, and that's his last match. So, I don't know, Rey Mysterio, man, don't call him the underdog when he just dominates people constantly. He wins. He wins
made
matches.
A-Train and Big Show look like nothing.
Yeah, like he just had a squash match with A-Train and Big Show.
And leading up into the Royal Rumble where Big Show's supposed to be in this huge match with Brock Lesnar. And, yeah, they just get come out and get squashed.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Rey Mysterio, the giant killer.
In the WWE, Rey Mysterio has 375 wins, 209 losses.
And I feel like a lot of those losses were early because there was an era to where Rey barely lost.
Yeah. Maybe they're all during his world championship reign.
Yeah, that was the only time he lost.
The only time they made him lose is when he was world champion. Then he was losing. Come on, man.
See, Matt Hardy with Shannon Moore versus Funaki with Billy Kidman.
I know nothing about Shannon.
Drew McIntyre.
He was an MFer.
He's just a troubled young youth.
Yeah.
He grew up with them.
He grew up like that was part of their squad. Like it was. You see all those.
Shannon?
Yeah, you see all those old videos of them doing the backyard wrestling.
Yeah.
Shannon was like their little homie.
Oh wow.
With the Hurricane.
With the Hurricane too.
It was the Hardys, Hurricane, and Shannon Moore.
Yeah.
That was the crew.
So what did Shannon Moore end up doing in his life?
He was a wrestler.
I mean in the E. Did he do anything like extra?
Yeah, he did this run, and then he left for a few years, and
Never
he
won
came
no
back.
gold?
He came back in 2006 during the ECW relaunch, and was like a punk rock type character, the Misfit, they called him.
Okay.
He had like a big ass fro, and then he left again quickly.
Yeah, he just he was like.
I don't know where he is to this day. We should Google him.
That's kind of dangerous sometimes when we Google.
Yeah, last week Google somebody.
Last time we found out Tomko was shooting up Chili's.
Yeah.
Yeah. But man, just the whole little
Shannon Moore.
little MFer. That gets me. The Matt Facts every time he came out as version 1.
Oh yeah, I was like, damn, why are we going to WWE.com right now?
Yeah, that was. But like at the time too, like Matt was just stunting on people with that, and then they were always hilarious. Like this was like a lower tier one. Matt was in the academically gifted class in elementary.
Yeah.
That's a good. There was one like what was the one when he fought Rey Mysterio? Like something about how much taller he was than Rey Mysterio. Like there's just some funny shit in there.
I remember at the Mania one from this year, he said, Matt Hardy is the only Hardy to compete at WrestleMania this year.
Yeah.
Jeff had just got fired.
God damn.
He just got fired because he wouldn't go to rehab. And the Matt fact in the match at Mania was
Yo,
Matt
shout
Hardy's the only Hardy to compete at WrestleMania this year.
Shout out to the Matt fact.
They must not be getting along at that time.
God, Matt Hardy is just like, dude. Just
Matt Hardy's character work is underrated. He has so many different characters that, yeah.
There got to be a playlist of the best Matt facts. There got to be one.
It's got to be out there somewhere. If not, one of you nerds make it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's a lot to read. I can't read that. He's somewhere. It said he was in Orlando in 2017 with something to prove. I don't know what that means.
Hopefully it wasn't the Chili's.
Matt's pants are great too. Those pants, love his pants.
Then we get to the shits.
The
Why
shits.
we're here.
What?
The funeral.
Oh yeah, the actual.
Al Wilson.
I was here for Nydia.
Okay.
Okay, well, we talked about that.
Oh,
Dawn Marie and Tori Wilson showdown.
Break this down,
big show.
Who had the better smack?
bro. The second slap, Tori Wilson had the second.
Bro.
Look, Tori Wilson got the palm on that slap. She hit her with the hard part of the bottom of your hand.
You
right
heard
here.
it because it wasn't like the open
No,
loud.
no. This
it wasn't
landed
this.
on the side
Yeah.
of her head.
It's
bro.
different. This sound is the slap. This is the slap with the palm.
Smack.
You're right. This is what Tori said. I was like, oh,
Sounded
shit.
like a punch almost,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
A little pop to it, and then
Yeah.
it hit the side of her
Yeah,
head.
because Dawn Marie's was good.
Dom Maurice
That
was
was
great, but it was
That was a
Tori
great-
sold it so well.
That was
Tori
a great movie
sold,
slap. That was a great
Yeah.
movie
Yeah.
slap.
And Tori sold Donna Marie so well. She sold
Yeah,
her
because she
slap
just
well.
sat there
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
You saw the
she
tears.
let it.
you saw the tears.
She let it sit in for a minute.
Come on,
like
man. Tori.
like you can only do the palm slap if you let it sink in for a minute. You
It's
don't
one of
just-
those slaps that gives you like goosebumps on your neck, like that gives you chills because
Yeah.
you know that shit hurt. Like I was like, ooh.
I
I
just
heard it, bro. It was just like, yo, did you hear that? I had to rewind it and everything because I heard that. Like, it was like a, like
yeah, that was
Yeah.
it was dense.
Jeez.
And then I just loved all the
Yeah.
gasp. Like they were so cartoonish and it was so great.
And then
It's
she
just-
hit her with a lamp.
Then she hit her with a lamp. That was
And then the fucking lamp shattered all in Al's
yeah.
casket.
As Al's casket drops down, you know, yeah,
Good
Dramatic.
shit. That was some good shit.
Very dramatic.
that's iconic moment in
Man.
SmackDown history.
Was that a fake Al Wilson in there, or is that
I
him?
was trying to think of that. That kind of looked like it was actually him.
Yeah, that had
Yeah.
to be real. They ain't gonna
Yeah.
spend money on a dummy
Good
like
acting,
that.
Al.
No,
Good
it's
acting.
WWE.
The-
Then I guess
yeah.
yes, they will.
But, like,
you know how
yeah,
many
for
times?
him
You know how many
to
times
stay-
Undertaker had dummies in the casket?
Yeah.
But
He
for
had Randy Orton and Cowboy Bob Orton in one casket.
if that was a dummy, that was a real good one.
WWE got the
Yeah.
money.
But I know they got because
Damn, they were pushing these
yeah,
dumb dudes back in the day.
it looked like Al Wilson, man.
Yeah.
And if it was, kudos to
But
him.
how can
for-
he stand still that
Yeah.
long? That's the only thing that keeps me. It looks like him,
I mean,
but
granted, it was filmed so they could do it in segments, but even then, still.
still, is Triple H wearing a cape? Oh shit! Oh, this is WrestleMania.
Wait a minute. Who
Yeah,
was that guy?
Which
Guy
guy?
in the red?
Ezekiel Jackson. You don't know Ezekiel Jackson?
Nah.
Yeah, so I think, yeah, great build up to a Royal Rumble match, like
Yeah.
because they ended up
3 days later, the Rumble was.
yeah. Then finally we had the main event of the show: Team Angle, Kurt Angle, Charlie Haas, Shelton Benjamin versus Edge and Chris Benoit.
This is a great match.
Kurt Angle came out on the crutch for the handicap match. Get it? Get it?
Triple H. Hey, I mean, Kurt Angle did challenge Cena. He went toe to toe with Cena with the bars. So.
Yeah. Kurt Angle's a bar god.
Yeah.
Edge was over,
Man.
especially with the ladies.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, Edge was a sex symbol at this time, man.
But
Like,
this was before Rated R.
yeah,
Yeah, this was way before. This
Yeah.
is years before. See what happened? This what happened with Edge. So this was the 03, beginning of 03, right?
Right.
You see how over he was?
Yeah.
See how popping he
Poppin'.
was?
Poppin'.
He was the guy, right?
Yeah, he was
They was
poppin'.
clearly positioning him to move fully into the main event. He already had won the King of the Ring
Yeah.
and everything, right?
Yeah.
This positional move up in the main event. It was
Poppin'.
clear.
Popping.
What happened, like, right after this? Like, maybe the next month, was it? Not even a month later?
What happened?
He got fucking injured. Broke his motherfucking neck. which of course led to him retiring years later. But he broke his neck, and you know how long he was out? Fucking like a year and a half. He missed 2 Manias. So Mania 19 was right after that. He missed Mania 19. Didn't come back until Mania 20, after like a couple weeks after Mania 20. So he missed 2 Manias. So all that momentum he had, all that hype you saw right there, just imagine all that just disappearing. And he came back in rebuild. He had to rebuild. He came back in 04. He's a good guy.
And they booed him out the building in Toronto.
In Toronto, he came to his hometown. Well, when he first came back, he was over. Like it was like, oh, we're happy to have Edge back, so he's back, right?
But he was doing the same character that he was doing when he left.
Now it's still. Oh wow. So he came back, and it was like, yo. At first, it was like, yo, Edge is back, but then it wasn't anything different.
Oh shit.
Yo, he went to Canada. It was a triple threat match at SummerSlam in
booed
Toronto.
him at Canada?
His hometown, Toronto. Edge versus Jericho versus Batista in the main event. I mean, not the main event, for the Intercontinental Championship, right?
Yeah.
They booed the fuck out of Edge. Not like subtle either. It was like
he ain't changed his character.
I don't know why. It's like, yo, this is your guy right here.
But it was just again, he had grown stale.
Yeah, it's like if Drake went to Toronto and got booed. Like not no camp flog shit. If he went to Toronto and got booed, it's like, yo, what the fuck are you booing?
Yeah.
Like, they didn't even know how to address it on commentary. They're like, bro, what the fuck is going on? They're cheering for Batista and Jericho over Edge.
That's wild.
You know,
because they expected Edge to get like.
Yeah, they thought Edge was gonna come be the hometown hero.
Yeah,
he retained the title and everything. So that's when it started to become evident that like, yo, we gotta turn Edge heel. He turned heel. His character rebuilding. He started building back the momentum. He became like the psychotic, paranoid, everybody's out to hold me down type of character.
Yeah,
and then that led into his fucking
rated R
superstar winning the world title.
Damn.
So Edge's story is great, man. His story is great.
And
but this match though,
it was a great match.
Hell yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was, and that was the thing, man. Smackdown would give you 1 or 2 of these every time in this era.
Yo,
classic.
There was just a lot of talent.
Hey, no lie though, who had the best spots in this match though?
Shelton Benjamin.
Nah, bro. That's what I thought too, but nah, bro. Chris Benoit was killing it in this match, bro. Oh, damn.
Dead ass, bro. That end
segment,
bro.
Nah, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. But
I told you it was gonna get uncomfortable.
Bro. Dog, dude, the end half of that shit was insane, bro. He just went the fuck off, bro.
That was insane.
No, Chris Benoit, man, he could go in the ring.
He was nice, bro.
Yeah.
He was nice.
And that's what got him over is like, you know, he had no charisma.
Yeah.
He couldn't talk.
Nothing. Yeah, he was whack.
He could just wrestle.
Hold on, let's not say he had no charisma. Cause
no, I mean like
he had that kind of pumped up.
No, he had because y'all think of charisma. Oh, look at Randy Orton, RKO, and Kofi Kingston is beautiful. Oh, is he gonna eliminate him, Cash? Damn, yo, Randy would stay fucking over Kofi Kingston throughout the years, man. Oh man, but anyway, charisma. Chris Paul had tons of charisma. You're not over like that without charisma. You guys have a different view. Y'all don't know what charisma means. By definition, y'all don't know what charisma means. Y'all think charisma is like you got to cut a good promo. No,
it's just it's like I said.
Yeah, he had the ear. He did. He had the ear factor, and that's how big his ear factor was to where he could even cut a damn promo, and his ear factor was still that strong.
See, Benoit never had the it factor to me.
Nah?
Like even
Wait. Yo,
like
I
he
know,
was just there for good. No, I'm not even saying I'm looking at objectively when I was never a huge Benoit fan.
I wasn't either. Benoit was never my guy. I never rooted for Benoit.
I always enjoyed his matches, but he was never a guy that.
You never had action figure?
Huge
no, I had the action
fan.
figures.
Okay.
I had multiple action figures.
Red.
I had red and black. I had blue and black. I had motherfucking
Yo, his
I had
tights.
black.
His tights were dope though, right?
Yeah,
The
but
Wolverine
especially
tights?
later on in his career, they started having him wear like the colorful colors. I think that was to brighten up his. It was from like 03 into the end of his shit. He started wearing like baby blue tights, yellow tights. He was wearing the yellow tights a lot. I think
yellow tights were hard.
Yellow tights,
too.
yeah, those are hard. He was wearing those. I think he started wearing those to just give him some type of brightness to his character because he was such a bland like character. I think the colorful tights was a counteract. But nah, I feel like Chris Benoit, he was never my guy. I remember the next year when he won Royal Rumble and shit, I was hating. I wasn't cheering for him. I was hating because I wanted Shawn Michaels at that spot. I wanted HBK to go on to face Triple H at WrestleMania. He did, but it was a triple threat match and Benoit beat both of them. But I wanted HBK to have that spot. So I was never cheering for Chris Benoit. He was never my guy. So I say this. We not about to act like Chris Benoit isn't charismatic as fuck. He has a natural-ass it factor to him. Natural it factor.
I disagree.
I mean, I don't think it's something to disagree about. I think it's fact or fiction. I think it's a matter of fact or fiction.
I mean, dude had a Hall of Fame career, right?
Yeah.
Without charisma? Can you do that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No. Name one person in the Hall of Fame without charisma.
Don't say Chris Benoit because we talking about him.
He's not in the Hall of Fame. I'm saying name one person in the Hall of Fame that doesn't have charisma. You can't name one.
I have to think about it.
Yeah, if you got to think about it,
because I don't know there's 1,000 motherfuckers
but
in the Hall of Fame.
But if somebody have charisma, you'll be able to think of them right then, right? They'll pop up right there.
JJ. JJ got more charisma than Chris Benoit.
JJ got charisma.
Oh.
I was hating on him, but he got charisma. JJ got charisma.
What do you like more, Kurt Angle as a heel or a face?
Heel.
What did he do in this match?
I like everybody.
That was super
better.
heelish. He did some shit in this match.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of ducking from Benoit.
Yeah. They did something else. I can't remember. I gotta run that back, but
yeah, because babyface Kurt was fun, but like heel Kurt, he had different heel runs. Like I think his heel work was like he put different nuances every time. Like this one was different than perked up Kurt at the end of his career.
Kurt's a character. It's not. Kurt's a different type of character. He just. What can't Kurt do? Whatever situation, and it's crazy how you put him in a. I feel like we should grab him while we dick eating him. Let's grab him. Let's. You suck. Yeah, Kurt. No matter what.
Head for good luck.
Yeah. Yo, his head is so smooth. I like rubbing it. Like I'm about to shave my head this year. Fuck it. Kurt. No matter what role you put him in, and it's funny because he came in, as a guy that never watched wrestling. He didn't know anything about it. He came in saying, "Yo, you told Vince, if you hire me, I can't lose. Nobody would believe if I lost. I'm an Olympic gold medalist." He believed, shit's so real. So, Kurt's for somebody that didn't know anything about it, for him to come in and grasp it like anybody.
Not just pick up the in-ring stuff, but pick up the character stuff so quickly.
Yeah, Kurt's the GOAT.
I thought that was tight how his team was all wrestlers.
And he brought
like amateur wrestlers.
As a true main eventer should, he brought up talent.
Again,
who's the other guy? Shelton Benjamin and
Charlie Haas.
Fuck Charlie Haas.
Why?
Because he lost a video game because of Charlie Haas.
But I'm the guy. I hold grudges against people if they beat me at video games. Then fuck them.
But no, Charlie
fuck
Haas
Kyle
was
O'Reilly. Fuck the whole Undisputed Era because y'all teamed up to make me lose a ladder match on WWE 2K.
Man, seeing the young Shelton Benjamin, just so athletic and just, it's good to see.
He's still athletic.
Yeah,
man.
but there was a different spring in his
even
step
when he
back
was with
then.
his mama.
Yeah,
he was still athletic.
Kurt Angle suplexes are just things of art. They're beautiful. I loved them.
Chris Benoit suplexes as well.
Chris Benoit had suplexes,
that
bro.
German suplex, bro, is cold, bro.
Nasty suplex.
When he countered, who did he counter into the crossface crippler?
Oh shit,
Sheldon. Yeah.
Why
nice.
do you still call it crossface crippler?
Crippler crossface. Whatever it's called. The crossface, whatever.
Crippler crossface.
Yeah. That was.
The crippler crossface or crossface crippler?
Crossface.
The crossface crippler makes him sound
crossface
good.
crippler.
Like, that shit makes him sound evil and shit.
I mean,
and then that WWE title design is one of like the low key underrated.
Which one was it?
The undisputed design.
The undisputed design, yeah.
The black and gold.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah.
That shit.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not one of my favorites, but then again, I like the round belt. Attitude Era round.
I like the one before that, the Winged Eagle.
That was nice
The
too.
Winged Eagle.
That was nice too.
The Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels belt.
Yeah, man. This was a fun episode. Again, I was just here for Al Wilson's funeral. I forgot most of this other stuff.
Yeah,
Shout out to
that
Nydia. Shout out to Nydia. Shout out to Tori Wilson because she was a centerpiece to the women's division on SmackDown. She was the woman that they marketed like on Raw. They were marketing the fuck out of Trish. SmackDown, they were marketing the fuck out of Tori. There was also Stacy Keibler's on Raw as well. But Stacy and Tori, they're always the counterparts. Like they came in together. They're best friends, of course. You know, she inducted Tori. But, you know, Stacy was always on Raw. Tori was always on SmackDown for the most part. Let me ask,
has there been a huge crossover lady from WWE? Not yet, huh? We ain't have the Rock of the ladies.
Not like a Rock Cena type shit, but Stacy Keibler did it. Stacy Keibler, she
had some stuff.
But that was after she left.
Yeah.
Like nothing why they were like still
in the active.
Stacy left, and then her dating George Clooney was something that really popped
off. Doing Dancing with the Stars. That kind of popular.
Like she was in a couple of shows.
Tori Wilson, like, she has a nice little enterprise going. She does
workouts.
Does like workout videos and stuff.
You don't follow her on the gram?
Nah.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. So next week on Network and Chill.
Ooh, somebody got a pick.
We got Cash's pitch.
What do you pick?
Alberto Del Rio wins the Rumble.
Oh, you already whipped it out in the highlighter?
Yeah. It's already highlighted with my Randy Orton highlighters.
Damn, shout out to the RKO highlighters.
Yeah. We're next week on Network and Chill. We're gonna be watching Royal Rumble 2000. Kurt Angle versus a mystery opponent.
Sick.
Dudleys versus the Hardys.
Sick.
Always great. Bob Holly, right? Versus China versus Chris Jericho. I just wrote Holly.
Yeah, Hardcore Holly.
Hardcore Holly at the time.
This is a good one.
Yeah. Cactus Jack versus Triple H.
Cactus Jack versus Triple H, bro. That's why I picked it.
And the Rumble match itself. So make sure you tune in next Thursday.
Classic Rumble.
Tune in on Tuesdays for the Motu podcast. Saturday, Motu game nights. Tell a friend to tell a friend that it's them again. Masters of the Universe.
We out.